He's a little feisty today.
I think we need to get a teleprompter.
I think we do too. Maybe we could find some stands for these over there.
I've been watching, Newsroom.
Is that not the best show?
It is.
I fucking love that show.
And they have teleprompters. I want to get teleprompters.
We need those fancy ones that fold down, so like they have at the RNC and the DNC.
Yes, that would be lovely.
Welcome. Hi, everybody. We're back at Urban Moapos on a very hot Thursday.
I know, clearly they forgot I was coming today and they didn't turn on the air conditioner.
Right.
They just turned on the swamp cooler and they did it not too terribly long ago because...
Exactly. And so if you're hearing all this background noise, that's exactly what it is. And we apologize, but we don't want our face to melt off.
I don't apologize.
Or mine.
I do not apologize at all.
At all. You're looking very tan, though.
I'm hot. But no.
Are you sure? Just a spray?
I don't think I went out.
Well, it was Labor Day holiday. What did you do? Saw your mom, I'm sure.
I did see my mom and my dad. I should do a little shout out. My dad's having surgery right now as we speak.
Love it.
I know. Just a little eye surgery.
Oh, okay. Like a LASIK or a glaucoma?
Just eye surgery.
Okay.
I don't know. Something. I don't like my microphone the way that Jay has it set up today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's irritating me.
We'll switch that at break.
Anyways, what did I do? I didn't do very much. I don't really know what I did.
I don't know why I find that hard to believe.
I think I was very low-key this weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
No barbecues, no pool parties?
No. I don't go to pool parties. You should know that.
I know. Everybody, Sunday, everybody asked, where's your wife?
I know. I get texts. People text me.
Well, I
know where you and Jay are constantly.
Well, but see, that's the thing. I automatically assume when they say that, they're referring to you. And I'm like, bitches, you guys should know better. She doesn't go to pool parties. Are you high? And they say, oh, no, we didn't mean her. We meant Jay. And so apparently you guys have switched roles.
Yay!
And sometimes they refer to Donald as my wife, but he's usually with me, so.
So yeah, I get tags. I don't do pool parties.
Yeah, well, I do know that John Balnick and Michael Simons were very much missing you this weekend.
Yes, they sent me text messages. I still don't do pool parties. I was, I don't know what, I didn't do anything Labor Day-ish. No, I spent some time with my mom and my dad, and that was kind of my weekend. Very boring.
I miss very much executive producer MJ Top. She needs to come and make a visit soon.
Yeah, she should. I went to the races. That's what I did.
The races?
I went to the horse races.
Oh, I thought it was a different kind of race.
No, I went to the horse races. Because it was the last weekend. They ended yesterday.
In Del Mar?
In Del Mar. The horse races are over. And normally I go at least twice. And that year I hadn't gone at all. So I went on Saturday with a big group of people.
Oh, that's cool.
It was fun.
Well, but you had gone there for the little gay day just for the fair thing, right? The Del Mar.
Well, I went to the Del Mar Fair,
right.
But not to the Del Mar races. Right. Because, then you could bet on the horses.
Did you win anything?
No, I didn't.
Damn it.
I know. And I bet, this time, I bet on, okay, this was my strategy of betting. I clearly didn't work and clearly won't do it again. I bet on drag names or sex. Drag names or sex.
Drag names or sex?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if it was like, like if it could be construed sexually, I placed a bet on them. Or if it could be a drag name, I, did that. Or I would do a sentence. So I would do a drag name, something could be construed as sex. What's one of the horses' names that could be a drag name? Well, I can't think of any. Well, they had one. I can't think of any right now. But let's say, for instance, they had Ophelia, and then they would have Under Midnight, and then.
So it's a full-on court name.
Yeah. So I would totally do.
Okay.
I don't know.
No, I have not been to the races.
Well, you cannot go now because they're gone.
I haven't been to the races at Del Mar ever.
Oh, why?
It's
fun.
I just have not. I've been to the concerts that they have there.
Well, right after that, Jim Marley was in concert.
Awesome.
So Reggae Fest.
Reggae Fest.
I'm going to tell you, I was afraid when I got to my car.
Were you stoned out of your mind?
That I thought the contact high would be like insane.
Right.
Because it was crazy.
Well, that's what happens when we go down to the little Reggae Fest that they have at Cricket. Same thing.
Yeah.
It's you just walk in there and it's like, whoo.
And Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett.
Same way.
Well, yeah, no, I've never been to the races. I've been to the Hollywood, the one in Hollywood, but I've never been to that one.
Yeah.
Or no, it's the one in Pasadena. What's that one called? That one's pretty.
I don't know.
I don't either. Anyways.
I don't know. But it was good.
Well, that's fun. That's fun for your Labor Day.
Yeah.
Of course, I did, normal pool parties, and it was bear night this weekend, so it was
I heard. I didn't do that either.
It was very hot. It was very hot, and lots of people were having relations that we won't discuss on camera.
Anyone we know?
Yes.
We don't want to mention.
No, we probably shouldn't.
It couldn't possibly be Jay Turner.
Well, I would never say.
Because I can see his face in the mirror over there, and he's like, bitch, if you talk about it.
Don't you dare.
So it must have been him being inappropriate.
Well, it was so...
I don't know why he's acting like I don't know. I mean, I just said when we started the show, anything that you and Jay do, I get texts about.
Get texts about.
I'm like, I don't care.
Well, yeah. Aaron had no relations this weekend, except for with himself, and you probably didn't want to hear that, so...
No, I tuned it out.
No, I'm sure my mom is probably turning off right now, too.
I didn't have any relations either, so...
Well, high five for celibacy. We are in the abstinence club. My mom is coming down this weekend, though, Saturday. Yeah. So perhaps I will text you if you're available. Maybe we can do a dinner early.
We can try.
We can try. I'll text. She would love to meet you. She doesn't need to meet you, but she would love to meet you. Unless you want to impress my dad.
And why do you look at my breast when you say that?
Because that's what it would be like all night long. That is exactly what it would be. You and my mom could talk purses. Maybe she'll bring a whole litany of purses that she's bought from her purse party.
And maybe I'll just bring one.
Yeah, just one.
Yeah.
Which you might not see at the end of the night.
Yeah. So you want to hear about my week? Thank you for asking.
Yes.
Let me tell you, because I've had a very horrendous week.
Horrendous week, but low-key weekend. Ready, go.
Okay. Sunday night, I've been like doing some stuff, and my computer starts acting up. All of a sudden, I cannot get on the internet.
Uh-oh.
My interwebs were dead.
Uh-huh.
Dead. So, I'm like, oh, well, this is a problem. I tried to call, they couldn't do anything. They told me to reboot it, blah, blah, blah.
Who are you, Cox? AT&T.
Yeah, Cox. So I get up Monday morning, I call them, I'm like, my computers are dead. And they're like, oh. So he runs this diagnostic test, and he's like, yes, it is, yada, yada, yada. So I'm like, now, you know that I have one of the most flexible schedules. Like, really?
Mm-hmm. And you don't work Mondays, and it was a holiday.
We could not jive our schedules until today. So I have had no internet until today. Yeah. So that was Monday. So Tuesday, Monday afternoon, my iPhone started acting up, and I was like, I couldn't get voicemail, and then I was getting like error messages, and it was all sorts of stuff. I mean, it was driving me crazy. So I went over to the Sprint store to talk to them, and they did an update or whatever. And then it still was doing it, so then they sent me to the to the Apple store. So then I did the Apple, which I had to wait for quite some time in the Apple store, which normally would bother me.
But of course it didn't. No,
it did not bother me. Because I could just actually go and sit in the Apple store for a very long time and have a great time. I could not work there.
No. That's like...
No. Because I think the people that work there are very nice, and they very politely know how to tell people that they're wrong.
Right. Well, and all of Hillcrest works there.
Yeah.
So you know everybody who works
Well, I did know a lot of people. But I, on the other hand, would not be as polite in telling them that they were wrong.
You would be fired.
Yes. But I had to sit there for like almost about 45 minutes. And then they tried to do an update and blah, 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 and sent me on my way. And it worked for a couple of hours, and then it
crapped again?
It crapped again.
Oh.
So that was Tuesday, just being frustrated over my cell phone and not having internet,
Oh my God, you might have to read a book.
I was not happy. And then, so I'm like, I get up Wednesday morning, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take care of all of this stuff, blah, blah, blah. I did have a lovely dinner on a Tuesday night at Coyote Cafe with producer Joey and Leo and all of them.
He loves his Taco Tuesday there.
Yeah, it's really fun. Yeah. And the waiter there, now, like we're there so often, but that's all the story. Anyway, so it's very fun. I should do a shout out. And they're cheap and good tacos. They had California tacos this week.
Oh.
Which were like French fries and carne asada and,
like a burrito and a taco. I love it.
Delicious.
Where are they at? Tell everybody.
Down in Old Town, right on that main street.
Yep.
So it was good. So Wednesday I get up, go into my kitchen.
Oh no.
My Keurig machine. Broken.
Oh, shit.
So here I am now, Wednesday morning. My cell phone isn't working. I have no internet. And I cannot have coffee.
You should have just said, fuck the world.
I felt like that one, I don't know if you remember, but years ago there was this one girl that, she hated Mondays, and she opened fire up, she pulled out a gun and started shooting all these people. That's kind of how I felt. I was like, I could kill people right now.
Go into the salon and kill all of your...
You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Oh no.
But I will tell you, I will do a shout out to Green Mountain Coffee. That's that's who I have ordered coffee for. I belong to their coffee club, which I've done for a long time, and I kept saying I was going to cancel it. You know what I'm saying? Because when I started ordering coffee from them, you couldn't find a lot of the little cups, and you couldn't find them in like the iced teas and the different things that you can find everywhere now. And so I was ordering them, and now it's an automatic thing every 5 weeks, and and boom,
it's like bear of the month.
Yeah, it is, and the coffee's there, and it works. It's convenient, and it's cheaper really than what they sell them for in the stores.
In the stores, yes.
Yeah. So because I've been doing it for so long, and I remember a long time ago reading something about the machines, and membership perks or whatever. So when I called them, I'm like, I think I read this and blah blah blah, and they're like, oh yeah. They go, you're this platinum person, so you have lifetime warranty on your Keurig machines.
Right.
So they just sent me a new one.
Oh. I love Keurig.
Yeah.
I am on my third right now, and Keurig, their customer service is amazing. Bim bam boom, 2 minutes on the phone, they take all of your shit, they mail you another one and tell you to throw that one away and send back the little thing that comes out of it's the actual K-cup secure in the machine, and that's all I've ever done, and I'm on my third one.
They didn't even want that.
Oh, they didn't?
No.
Wow. For me, that's what they asked for.
Yeah.
But I'm on my third one now. I've never had any problems with their customer service.
How do I, can I just throw that away?
5 o'clock shots.
I know, but thank you.
Yes, thank you for our shots.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for,
Cheers.
Yeah, whatever. No, I went the real damn thing. Thank you, Jay, for letting us know it was on with 5 o'clock commercial. He's too consumed trying to find the photo of us.
You look very low.
I forgot what I was saying.
Well, we were talking about Keurig and
Yes, it was very good. So I'm very excited.
All of you who have Keurig machines, if you don't have one, you should get one. They're awesome. Did producer Joey turn you onto yours too? Because he turned me onto mine.
I think I had mine before he did.
Oh, did you? I love that Keurig. Yeah. I love it. It's
he might have had it. We might have got it around the same time. I don't know, but no.
Yeah, he said he got his from Costco or something.
Yeah, that's where I got mine.
And so when Donald goes out to Costco, he gets that big like
the
80 box thing, and I love that.
Well, no, that's good too. But I mean, I still do better
on the
coffee
of the month thing. Maybe I should do something like that because I like a change up. That's the problem with that big.
Well, you can change it up, but you've got to change it up yourself.
Oh, they won't send you like an assortment?
No. I have it. I mean, it's pretty much set.
Specific Green Mountain.
Well, no, like I want my tea. Like I get the cinnamon rolled coffee, and I get the tea and what I don't know. Well, it's too late. It's already past 5, so I don't fucking care. Jay Turner.
My goddamn shot.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a standing same thing that they're gonna send.
It's like the water person. Who
yes.
There you go.
And then if I want to change it up, I can. It's easy. I get online and I can
But not this week.
Okay, that hurt. A little hurt. And on my iPad, because I have the 3G thing, and so I never have used all of the data.
Right.
On my, you know what I'm saying? Normally,
I
maybe use a quarter of it. I still have like 3 weeks to go, and I
use it all.
Yeah, I have like 5% left or something like that.
Well, did you get your internet taken care of?
Yeah, it's fixed.
Okay,
it's working today.
Thank you, Cox, for helping Ophelia because we can't have her have no internet.
I couldn't do much more. I couldn't do another day.
I mean, I guess you could have gone to Starbucks if you wanted to.
For what?
For Wi-Fi.
Well. Yes, but then the other problem too is that my email and everything is all is on there because my cell phone broke. So my email, none of that is now on any of those.
Oh, so not like it wouldn't even work on your iPad?
No, so I couldn't get So that all popped up this morning. The guy,
bing.
Yeah, the it was
877 emails. There's Ophelia.
All of a sudden it started going ding 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 ding, and he's like, "What?" I'm like, "Oh, that's our email."
This is when you decide you need an assistant.
Why?
I don't know. You just do.
I like to read my emails. Well, some of them are not tagged.
Yeah, well, you can always have a
I like to read the not tagged.
You like to read the not tagged.
But I also, because of my phone, I also lost, all my photos.
Oh, shit. Well, you have them on your computer, though, right?
Well, you would think that I would have them on my computer,
no.
but they're supposed to be in the iCloud thing.
In the cloud, yes.
Okay, well, I don't know where the cloud is, but the cloud so far hasn't come back over.
Oh, well, that's probably a Joey question.
Yeah, well, Joey yeah.
Because if they are not saved or backed up in the cloud, then...
Well, some of them are and some of them aren't, but I mean, most of them. But the ones that aren't, I mean, I can see on my computer that they are there, but they're not... They're not raining.
They're not re-putting back into your phone.
No. And my ringtones and none of that stuff. Because it's the football season, so I have my NFL ringtone, and that's gone, and I'm like, where the hell is that?
Whoa, shit. See?
Yeah. So I did get one of my important pictures back, though.
Okay.
Because I love this photo so much that I'm like, you need, I texted the person and I said, you need to send this back to me. I must have the photo. I lost it. And he did not want me to have it, but then he said, all right. Well, I'm going to try to find it.
What is it a photo of? You?
No. Please.
It is of some fabulous looking man, I'm sure.
I don't know what you're saying. Inappropriate. Inappropriate! I mean, look at that. I'm just telling you. He's a friend of mine.
Well, what's so sad is that I'm not quite sure what you and that friend do, but I know that whatever it is not in the bedroom. Because if it is, then I have mad respect for you, girl. Mad respect. That takes some talent right there.
Yes, it does.
All right, we should probably take a break on that note and come back and we'll talk some news and TV and shit. All right, we'll be back in a minute. We're back. I don't know. What should we talk about?
Yeah, let's talk about the convention.
Can we please? Because it's been like a pretty intense week and a half. RNC convention and then DNC convention.
Did you watch Romney's speech?
I did, yes.
I did not. I don't think I was home. No, that's not true. There was a football game on.
Well, everything for you. If football is on,
yeah.
That is anything else is trumped.
Yeah, yeah.
What was the first thing that I asked you when you walked in today? I'm like, did you watch the game?
Did you watch the game? Yeah. Did you? And I did. Yes. I did watch that. And, well, it was the opening. I mean,
Right.
And they moved it, because it's supposed to be tonight, but they moved the game for Obama's speech tonight.
Well, and that's why I was wondering. I'm like, because it's normally not a Wednesday night thing. That was odd for NFL, but they did it because of DNC.
Because of right.
Which makes
sense. But they didn't move it for Romney. Now, what does that say? And now, mind you, that it was also the preseason.
And he is not the president of the United States.
Well, that's true, but you would still think that, I mean, why would they not? You would think that they would move it regardless.
Prospective, non-current politician, president of the U.S.
But it was also it was a non-game
It was a preseason,
game.
That's right.
So, I mean, whatever.
Because last night was the official season opener.
Right.
And No Doubt performed, and that's what I want to know is how good No Doubt did, because they are like my band of all bands. Yeah. I love No Doubt and Gwen, but so I'm going to have to find that on YouTube. But no, I did last night. Last night was Guys, Games, and Grub. And oh, thank you. Okay, last night was Guys, Games, and Grub, and so I was at the front desk at the center, as I always am, and I was watching the DNC on YouTube, on their live little YouTube channel they have. And as soon as people heard what I was watching, specifically President Clinton's voice, there was one person, and then two more people, and then four more people, and seriously, by about halfway through President Clinton's speech, there was about 16 people standing around the.
It was a 48-minute speech. I mean, it was not short.
Well, and his speech was originally 2,700 words.
Right.
No, I'm sorry. It was originally 3,800 words. He added 2,700 words. So yeah, it ran much longer than the 40 minutes it was intended to be, coming in at like 55 or whatever. But I mean,
I think that they could have cut it out a little bit. I loved listening to him speak. I mean, he is just an amazing speaker. He made $13 million last year just from his speaking engagements.
Oh God, I thought it would have been more than that.
No, but I mean, that doesn't count like all of his other stuff. But just $13 million, and But you know what I kind of got out of the Clinton speech too, which I kept finding. I was getting more and more troubled over it than, and a couple times I got distracted, was his shaking. Like the shaking of his thumb. It was like, you know what I'm saying? He would just have this uncontrollable kind of shaking thing going on. And I was like, I wonder if there's something going on that they're not really saying, because supposedly
like a pre-Parkinson's or something like that?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, because they're not talking about him being sick, other than, he's a vegan now, and he's, all of that.
Well, he did, for his age, I thought he looked really, really good.
Right.
I mean, he looked very thin and very fit, and I mean, in terms of his speaking ability, he did.
Oh no, he's flawless.
He is a very scientific speaker.
Yeah,
very, very wonderful.
Flawless. No, I have nothing against his speaking.
What did you think about First Lady Michelle Obama's speech?
Okay, well, I have to tell you.
Okay.
I love her, first of all. You know what I'm saying? I think that she's brilliant. That little flippy thing that was going on with her hair was driving me so crazy for her that there were a couple of times I wasn't even paying attention to the speech, because I'm like, why is no one up there helping her? Like, why is no one you know.
You sound like all the people that were banging on Gabby.
I think that if Barack Obama was a true husband, he would have walked up there and he would have been, oh, honey, you're doing good.
He was still in D.C.
And then walked up. Well, you know, one of her girls should have walked.
They were in D.C. with Dad.
It doesn't matter. Somebody should have walked out and stroked her hair and knocked that little wave down. Because you know, when she watches it back, she's going to be like, oh, I can't believe no one did that.
I mean, I think they, in terms of speech that has ever been given, it is the most popular in terms of rating of a speech that has ever been given by any political or non-political candidate.
Of that thing? What did she have, like 89% approval rating?
Yes.
I mean, to me,
and apparently the university, there's a university in New York, I want to say it's Syracuse, who does the ratings of speeches given by politicians and their, you know, constituents and things like that in terms of their grade level rating, and that was the highest grade level rating given to any speech ever.
Oh, really?
They started doing this, which was, I guess, like 54 years ago or something like that.
So she rated even higher in speeches than like Obama, because Obama can do a speech.
Well, we'll see tonight.
Yeah.
We'll see. But she's the only one that has ever rated at a 12th grade level in speech giving. 12th grade, mind you. Ann Romney's was it came in at a 6.7 grade. So 6th grade, 7 months into 6th grade.
When did Romney's come in?
I don't remember. I just remember Ann's because that was kind of the point in terms of the women who were speaking.
I just think, you know, I don't know. I mean, I think it's going to be an interesting.
I mean, it's going to happen tonight at 7 o'clock.
What I think is also interesting about what I thought was really kind of interesting, they were talking about it a little bit on the news, is that this is the first time that after a convention, be it either, you know, Republican or Democrat, that there hasn't been a bump in the rating from that party. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like always before, you know, when it's been a Republican convention, after the convention there's a bump. Now that may go higher or lower, but there is a bump.
Right.
And, you know, like the same thing with Democrats. When they do their convention, there's a bump in the ratings. From the Republican convention last week, there was nothing. No change.
No change.
Like, it didn't increase and it didn't decrease. It just
was there.
So, I don't know. I mean, I found that
interesting.
I really did. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
I found what was so interesting to me is the dynamic in the way which Ann Romney spoke.
Yeah.
And the way Michelle Obama spoke, which was very, you could tell, completely two different backgrounds. The way they were raised, the education that they have had, completely two different mindsets. I will say that there was a lot of talk also, you talked about her hair.
Yeah.
A lot of people talked about the dress that she wore, which apparently was a
$480 dress.
$480 dress designed by Tracy Reese, who was a Detroit designer, and her J. Crew shoes, which were $100 and something. And then apparently her fingernails, which they it didn't have a shade yet. They were called 50 Shades of Grey or something like that. And then Ann Romney, whose total outfit was almost $8,000. Yeah. So. And, well, what's really interesting is red is like one of my favorite colors in the whole world. And I thought Ann Romney looked amazing.
I thought she did too.
Oscar de la Renta, and he's one of my all-time favorite designers ever. But she kept giving interviews about the person that was designing her dress, and she kept calling him Dominica. Or Dominica.
Yeah. Well, you know what
and I'm like, he's from the Dominican Republic.
What I love is that afterwards she wore that dress. She's now wearing that dress like 3 times. You know, and somebody was like, well, I think it's a little late for her trying to do, you know, you can recycle clothes, but you don't, you know.
Right. Well, hey, a $4,000 Oscar de la Renta, you might want to wear more than once.
Well, yeah, but not all in the same week.
Not all in the same week.
You know what I'm saying?
They were talking. There's been a lot of photos from the.
That's like wearing the same panties.
Well, for real. But there's been a lot of photos from the LGBT caucus rooms.
Oh yeah.
Where everybody has been giving speeches, and Michelle gave her speech, and Tammy Baldwin and Barney Frank, and all of the people that went in there to give the speeches to the LGBT caucus that was there, which is the largest this year in DNC history. And apparently the guy that got the biggest applause, like the most roaring applause, was Cory Booker, the mayor of New York.
Right.
They just loved him, and they think that he's going to be the next governor of New Jersey, and he could be, president one day.
Well,
I think he's
we shall see.
Hot as hell. He is so hot.
The sad part is that it doesn't even matter about the conventions. What it matters is when it comes down to election day, the weather. The weather is what decides the elections, and that I think is a sad reality of our world.
Yeah.
Is that if it's raining outside, Obama is fucked.
Right.
If it's too hot, then Romney's fucked because the Republicans can't, their makeup can't melt. So I mean, it's
well,
kind of funny.
It was raining today too.
Yeah.
In Charlotte, so they said they had Umbrella Central, and they were taking photos of all the umbrellas because it was really pouring down rain in Charlotte. So
it's funny.
I'm just saying.
It is.
I can't wait to get home and see what everybody's been going to say about Obama's speech tonight. I'll have to watch it later. Because I will not be home in time to watch it.
Why won't you be home in time to watch it?
Well, because I always have Thursday night date night with producer Jay.
Oh.
We go have a little nosh.
I do not.
I know you don't.
I go.
Because you go immediately home to get in front of the AC.
Damn. To the
and
correct.
air out your tiny hamster.
That's it. That is so what I do.
Can we talk for a minute about TV though? Have you been watching Big Brother?
Of course I've been watching Big Brother. And who do you think is going to get evicted tonight?
Oh shit.
You think it's going to be Frank? I kind of think it could be him tonight.
I think I might be right there with you.
I mean, I think it'll be sad. If it's a double, but I will tell you right now, just for the record, I think that Ian, being the biggest fan of the show and yada yada yada, and this, I thought that he was playing a really good game and yada 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 until this week when he got played as much as he got played from Dan last week, to turn around and then not backdoor Dan, hugest mistake for me, and therefore Dan is a much bigger threat than Frank to me by far.
Well,
so get rid of him, and
because as I have said, I think twice now on this show, Dan is the only floater that has ever fucking won that show.
Well, but he's also done some. I mean, he's playing a good game this time. He's not floating. He's playing a good game behind the scenes. He's getting everybody against each other.
He is doing it all behind the scenes,
right?
And nobody is realizing it until they're out the fucking door.
Jen is floating. You know what I'm saying? Joe is floating. I mean, there are some floaters.
I think Jen will be gone.
I think that if they were smart, they'd get rid of Joe tonight. Because Jen's off the block, but they should get rid of Joe, and then because it's a double elimination tonight.
Oh, fuck! I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's a double elimination. So I would love to see. I'd love to see Joe go, and then I'd love to see Dan go.
Do you think there's going to be any more twists this season?
Oh yeah. Yeah, well, there's only 3 more weeks.
Well, I'm thinking there might be like one more Pandora's box or something.
They've already done 2.
Oh, have they done 2?
Yeah, they did the veto and then they did Jesse.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Clearly, somebody is watching a little more closely than the other.
Well, yes, you are, because I've been watching primarily on my apps and not on TV.
Yeah, whatever.
Because sometimes it just gets a little much.
I don't know. I still have to. Speaking of that, did you see Will? Will, who got kicked off. His little parody on YouTube. It's like www.willshow.com. I think it's what it is. So WIL, theshow.com.
Oh yes, Will. That shit was funny where he was making fun of everybody. I did.
Yes,
I posted that on my Facebook. Yes. Where he was imitating Julie.
Yes. It was so
that shit was funny.
I loved it. It was so good. Yeah, so that was hysterical. Hysterical.
I'm going to post that on our Facebook page so everybody can see it.
Because I watched that a couple of times.
Yeah, that was funny. There was... Meanwhile, in real news, there is a...
But there's other shows. Can we talk about other shows before we move on to real news?
I guess.
Okay, because I want to know what you think about these shows that are going to be starting, because we're starting the season.
That is true. And you and I do like a lot of the same shows this season.
Yes. Okay, so coming back, or so starting new, is going to be the new normal.
Yes.
Which is getting a lot of flack, and they're not going to show it in Utah, and yada, 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 yada. We don't care.
Oh, Utah and now 3 cities in Arizona.
All right, whatever. Anyways, so... What do you think about the concept? The concept is that it's a gay couple, they're getting a surrogate, yada yada yada.
Right. I think.
But it's the creators of Will and Grace who did that one.
From Glee.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that Will and Grace was the other one.
Well, no, the Muchnick guy from Will and Grace, and then the one dude from Glee. So it's a collaborative, but the one guy from Glee is the creator.
Oh, is that what they're saying?
Yes.
Because the other show is Partners.
Now,
and I think Partners is the guy from Will and Grace.
Okay, and that's the one where it's the interracial couple, or is it?
No, I don't think it is.
I don't remember.
It's just that it's their 2 friends, one's gay, one's straight, and then it's his wife or his girlfriend, and then he has a lover.
Black, though, or
no, I think one of them is Latino.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited for the new.
I think both of those are going to be.
I think the new normal is going to be hysterical. From all the previews that I've seen, I've watched all the previews on YouTube. I think it's going to be funny as hell.
See, I don't know. I think that it's going. I'm hoping that it is, but I also think that it could be quickly lived. You know what I'm saying?
I don't disagree with that. It could be. Maybe it's one of those that will have its peak in the 2nd season and maybe fizzle out in the 3rd season and have a 4th, and then that'll be it. But I think the 1st season, you'll see it be pretty, because they will pull out all the punches that they can to try to make it as successful as they can. And, they have Nene Leakes from The Housewives on there, who was also on Glee. Ellen Barkin, who I think could do no wrong. She's one of my favorite actresses ever. I love her. And the lines that they give her and the character that she plays, I think it's going to be great. She plays kind of like that. I don't want it like a quasi Sue Sylvester from Glee, but not as a mother, not as a coach, and isn't super excited about the whole gay thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it'll be good. And Amazing Grace is starting back up.
That's right. You love your Amazing Grace. I do not. Glee is starting up next week.
Don't care.
I know you don't care, but it is.
I know. So is
Glee.
2 Broke Girls.
Huh?
2 Broke Girls.
We do love our 2 Broke Girls.
I love that show.
But I just found out.
And Revenge is coming back.
Revenge is coming back.
But you know what happened to Smash?
I have no clue.
I love that show, and then all of a sudden it just was gone.
I didn't really watch it.
Oh, I loved it.
Get into
but go ahead.
And what's funny is I loved Catherine McPhee. I thought she was great.
I did too.
There's a new show coming on called 666.
Oh, yeah.
With Vanessa Williams.
Yeah, 666 Park Boulevard.
Fucking super excited about that.
That will be good. That will be very good. I think it's going to be,
That's like a Revenge meets Desperate Housewives.
Well, you know what is kind of cool about those shows, this season too, is that it seems like there isn't as much reality TV, and there's actual, shows coming, like...
Do you think they've run out of reality ideas to do?
No, I think that people are bored with reality.
Yeah, I do too.
I think people... the economy sucks, everything sucks. It's kind of like, when Dynasty and Dallas and all of those shows, Dallas is like taking off. When all of those shows took off, and their heyday was also when the economy for the rest of the world was not great.
Right.
And, they were living these extravagant, lives, and people were sitting around, they're like, like what they couldn't have, or, so It's kind of like the, you know, remember that show with Robin Williams, or not Robin Williams?
Oh, Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. Yeah, with Robin Leach.
Yeah. A couple years ago, that would have made it because everyone was, you know, living out of their means. Where now, you know, people are being forced to live in their means, and now they're, you know, trying to get there.
They want some regular TV back.
Yeah.
And I think I do too. You were saying at the break that you are getting into Newsroom, which I think, hands down, this summer season was the best TV.
And it got slammed, and they're not sure they're going to bring it back.
Well, they better, because it's the most smartly written show on TV right now.
But that's Aaron Sorkin, which is the same that did West Wing and all of those.
Another amazing guy.
All right, are we taking a break?
Yeah, we can take a break. We'll come back. We're coming back actually to talk with Benny, our favorite Benny. You know,
are we?
Nicky Award-winning Man of the Year, Benny Cartwright.
What did he win an award for this year?
Man of the Year.
Again?
You're all again.
Was I there for that?
Yes, I think you were. He's going to come on and we're going to talk.
Was I sober for that?
A lot about. I don't think so. By that time, no. But we're going to talk about San Diego Gay Men's Chorus, and we'll be back in about 2 minutes.
All right.
We're back, and the set has expanded.
Hi.
Fabulous Benny Cartwright.
And I have no drink.
Oh, see, that's
I just wanted to see if that was going to happen.
Benny, who won the Nicky Award this year for Man of the Year. Congratulations.
I did, thank you.
Did you have fun at the Nickies?
I did, I was starving.
Why do they not have food?
I don't know.
Why do we not, okay, what I don't understand is we all know that we're going to starve.
Every year, it's never changed. So.
And no one brings food. Why do we,
and they all...
Are we not that smart?
Well, everybody goes thinking that I'm just going to drink and it's not going to matter, and then they're sitting there and thinking, oh, I wish there was food.
Collectively, we need to be a smarter group.
Well, yeah.
Sure do.
Somebody needs to bring some Pringles or something.
Well, I always say I'm never going. That's what I say. I'm not going this year. I'm not going. I'm not going.
And then you get the call.
Yeah, and then like Sunday afternoon, I'm like, fine, I'll go. Yeah.
No, but we had a good time on Sunday, and congratulations on your award.
Thank you.
We should tell everybody that you are also the executive director of San Diego Gay Men's Chorus.
That I am.
How long have you been doing that now?
It's been 3. Thank you. There was an applause for that in the gallery. Oh, thank you. It's been 3 months and 2 weeks.
Just one applause. You notice you have a group of people, but just one applause.
Well,
the rest of them are drinking.
The rest of them are, maybe they're not liking your executive duties.
They might not. I haven't been executive.
Fired.
So, it's been 3.5 months.
3.5 months.
Now, what do you do as the executive director, producer, extraordinaire?
Well, I'm not the producer. We have great people that produce artistic stuff. I don't touch music or any of that because that would probably kill the chorus.
I've tried out for it several times.
Did you?
Right here on the show, I've tried out for it.
You're still not in it.
No.
Yeah, the man who makes those decisions is actually sitting out there, but who decides who gets in and who gets out? But
you need a different kind of audition, maybe.
That might be the case.
Oh, look! Speaking of auditioning,
right?
There's a big audition right there.
My roles include, I work on fundraising, marketing, and overseeing the day-to-day operation of that, and the boring stuff that executive directors do, and sort of serve as a spokesperson, moving into that role, being the figurehead for the chorus. There's never been an executive director before, and while the current chorus only has a 2-year history, the 2 choruses that merge have about a 25+ year history.
Yeah, that's right. Because
there was the Gay Men's Chorus of San Diego and the San Diego Men's Chorus.
Because there was a little fight. I was going to say, now that Jay has drank my drink. That's why I don't ever have a drink. Well, there wasn't like really there was a thing, and then they were separate for a while, and then they came back.
Something happened.
It was about time.
When I was a teenager, and
okay, you know what? I don't think we had to bring age into it.
Well, see, because
clearly I was not a teenager when all of that happened.
So
she remembers it like it was yesterday.
I have like chopsticks in my drink in case I want to throw something.
Oops.
No, it's fine.
So you you have been doing this for 3.5 months.
Correct.
And they've actually had a very active summer.
They have.
You've gone to Colorado.
We have.
What was going on in Colorado that you went?
It was called the Gala Choruses International Festival 2012. It's a Gala. I know Gala as gay as that sounds. It stands for, correct me if I'm wrong in the audience, Gay and Lesbian Association of Choruses. Okay, and it's sort of a international organization that provides a network for all the LGBT choruses. There's about 130 choruses internationally that sort of not answer to this organization, but are part of this network.
Right.
And every 4 years, it's called quadrennially, I believe. Quadrennially is the word. They have a festival, and it's 6 or 7 days of singing, watching all the choruses perform. There's a few workshops, there's parties, and all the other things that happen when 6,000 gays come together.
And sex.
All the other things that happen when 6,000 gays come together.
I'm just asking. But we've also, which I think I talked to you about this. I don't know. I talked to you. We've never hosted it here in San Diego because doesn't it travel around?
It travels. It was in Denver. I have told it's been in San Jose and Miami and Montreal, but it has not been here.
Why?
So they have to bid for it, maybe.
I think there's a whole process that has to do with artistic. And again, you can correct me if I'm wrong. And you can actually come share. Yeah, please do. You can tell me if I'm wrong, though. I believe there's a bidding process from host cities. They probably need to have sufficient artistic space. I know that in Denver, there's this amazing artistic facility. There's like 3 concert halls all in one. The city of San Diego clearly doesn't have that commitment to the arts because we have some dilapidated facilities that aren't all in one.
Right.
And they need to hold a lot of people, and there need to be hotels nearby, and all those things that I think has the football bowl ever been here?
Yeah.
So we've got sporting facilities, but artistic
Well, we need to work on that.
We sure do.
Hello, let's get our elected officials on.
Because we have some places that could do that. The new library is almost done now, and the new library is beautiful.
Absolutely.
So I think we should work on that.
I think we should too.
Well, and
when I say we should work on that, what I mean is you should work on that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes, I agree.
We will talk about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, and we appreciate that. We're working on building our advocacy for the arts, and there are a few groups. There's a county-wide arts advocacy organization forming called Art Pulse, I think, and there's some people working on it, but.
I think it'd be fun.
Where is your home base in San Diego? What do you consider home base?
For the chorus, we have an office and rehearsal space in the University Christian Church on Cleveland Avenue. Okay. They've been rehearsing there for years. We also rent a little office there.
Okay.
And so I sit there all day and do it. And the rehearsals will actually start this month. There's an information night that I have 2 boys here to talk about in a minute.
Okay.
This Monday, and there's auditions this weekend. But University Christian Church.
I can come out and audition again.
She should audition.
I can come audition again.
Again? Do you want to?
It's all right. It's okay.
Maybe you need a mascot.
We can
really? I'm standing right here. I think we know exactly what you meant by that. And you guys just performed at the Lyceum Theater.
We've run Lyceum Theater, our ensemble called the Mood Swings, which is 11 of our members that make up our small ensemble, did a Cole Porter show, 3 nights of Cole Porter. I didn't know much about Cole Porter, and it was incredible.
Yeah, it's such a great space for.
It was.
Yeah,
it really. It is.
I love Cole Porter.
Yeah.
I remember that.
It was sexual and sensual and fun. And
I don't know anything about that.
So is the ensemble? Do they consist of like your best singers, or do you guys rate them from best to you'll always be in the background?
There's an audition. There's an audition process,
okay.
and
so it's like on Will and Grace.
Yes.
Yeah.
But don't you think that? I mean, and I joke about it because I know I can't sing, but I think that if people are, I guess it could happen. I do watch a little bit of American Idol, so there are people that think they can sing, and clearly
Again, yes.
Can't.
There are some people that probably those are the artistic decisions I stay out of, but because I don't like anyone to dislike me. But I like to use my charming smile, and I don't think I'm charming enough to say you suck. So
now see,
you're
that is
enough to say you can try again next year.
Right. So we have an artistic team that handles that stuff. So
that's good. Now, how many concerts do you guys do a year?
There's typically 3 major concerts a year. This year we're doing 2 major concerts, and then we did the Cole Porter one because of the gala experience in the summer. Normally we do a spring concert, a summer concert, and a holiday concert. The next one is Ice and Spice, December 15th and 16th at the Balboa Theater.
At the Balboa Theater?
And that'll be the Christmas
That'll be the holiday Christmas show, yeah.
That'll be good.
And is that kind of what the recruiting effort is all about, to try to build more people into the
bringing
chorus?
people in for the fall-winter session.
Is it seasonal? Is chorus seasonal?
Well,
Do people drop out and leave?
We have an annual season, which includes the 3 concerts. But then each concert period, which is the 3 concert periods, we allow the members can fluctuate in and out. They can go on a leave of absence or leave. We audition new members each session 3 times a year, typically.
Okay, so let's get to the nitty-gritty.
Yeah.
Is there flirting and dating going on amongst the chorus? Is it a good place that if people are interested in music and singing to go and join because they could meet someone?
Well, again, I will probably defer that answer to the chorus members that are here because I'm new, but I can tell you that chorus is, as the executive director, I can say it's a great social outlet.
Yes.
And we provide a place for men to not only express themselves artistically and work towards social change, because that is part of our mission, to use music for social change, but there are 130 plus men every week who come together in a room on a Monday night, sing for a while.
Wow.
What happens afterwards?
Well, they should be coming down to the hall
Thank you.
on Monday night.
You host a great show right afterwards.
That's what they should be doing.
If you want to come in and make a plug for that, maybe make some of it benefit the chorus one night, I might be able to send them all.
That would be fun. Well, and I've done several things with the chorus.
Yeah.
I just did the auction. Not
Well, that's the auction,
goes.
which was in April, I think, or March or April. Yeah. Before I started, but yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun.
Perhaps all of the chorus members should be in Wet and Wild.
No.
Or, maybe the ensemble.
Could be ensemble night at the Hole, yes. Mood Swings night at the Hole.
Mood Swings.
Yeah, I would just say. So we have more people you want to bring up with this?
Yeah, I have a couple people that
Please come up. We'll let you talk.
Come on up, guys.
We won't bite.
Come on, we'll talk. Where are we going to put them?
They can, I don't know, just stand here.
You might like them. Oh, yeah.
I think we've had these 2 on before, or at least that one.
You got to come in the middle so we can get you all.
I can move for just a moment. Squeeze.
So you can all get in here so we can hear you.
Yeah, so we can hear you in the mic.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. All right, so let's get to the dating part. Have you guys met anyone there?
Possibly.
That means yes from you. And you?
Just lots of good friends.
Yes. You look very young, though. How old are you?
25.
See, I knew that. Young. Not that you look old. He just looks young. I know these things. So how long have you been a part of it?
A little over a year for me. And same.
So a year? Very good. And what do you like about it? Tell me 3 things why I would go and rehearse and want to be a part of the chorus.
Go first. Definitely the music. Definitely the family. It's a great family. And the party.
Okay.
What was the last one?
Partying.
Party. Got it.
Okay.
I remember this one, though.
I know.
On the show before.
I've never been on the show.
I don't believe it.
He has not been on the show.
Who did we have on the show?
I can't.
From the chorus that came on. Because they were doing some...
Bachelor auction?
No, it was...
I don't know.
Something down at the Balboa Theater.
Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't them.
You look like him, though.
Were you in the Bachelor auction?
I was.
Okay. That was
He was in the... I remember you from the Bachelor auction, though.
How
did you
fare?
He did good.
Yeah, I did pretty well.
Yeah.
Gotta make the money
I had
for
a
the
fun
chorus.
date.
Good.
Well, and there was what I thought was brilliant about that auction, and I've done many auctions, and is that the way that it was set up was so brilliant that as soon as the auction was done, you went and you got the car and you went on the date. And then, you know, and then they brought everyone back. But I mean, it was it. You didn't have to set it up. You didn't, you know,
There was a limo that took them. I remember you talking about that.
I thought it was brilliant. Loved it. I don't think anyone should do it.
You should do that again.
I should. Yeah, but go ahead. You're 3. Don't think you're getting out of it.
I mean, I feel like he hit on a lot of them. The music, I think part of the thing with the music is being able to, like, being introduced to different types of music. And then, I mean, just, you know, meeting new friends and stuff. I feel like it's really expanded my social group.
No, none of you have mentioned the leader.
I mean, Gary's great.
I'm not one person. Not one person. Period. No one has mentioned him.
He leads the music and the family and the party.
And the party.
He went for a pretty. He went for a pretty penny the night of the auction. Yes, he did.
We're referring to Gary Holt, by the way. He's the artistic director.
Yeah.
Because we're all pointing to him, but
he's very sweet.
Well, you have a new bachelor that can be in the auction next time. Right? We'll see what you go for.
I'm expensive. Keep that in mind.
So noted.
So where are the rehearsals? Where can they find out about you?
Would you like to share? You're on the website committee, so.
We rehearse at the University Christian Church over right across from the post office.
Right.
And
When do they do that?
we do it every Monday from 7 to 10.
Okay.
And we are having auditions this weekend, so if you're interested, you can go to our website and sign up for auditions. And we'll be having our info night on Monday, starting at 7 at the church.
And the website is?
sdgmc.org.
One more time. You should always say your website 3 times.
sdgmc.org.
And you can find
sdgmc.org.
Thank you. That's 3 times.
Facebook as well, San Diego Gay Men's Chorus with
Right.
an apostrophe after the N before the S. So.
Oh, Benny, I love this.
No, there's no apostrophe. That wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, because there isn't. Yeah.
There is.
Men's. You're right. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Sorry. I was editing in my head.
It was working.
We saw that play out. We'll just...
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, we won't. I know you're rehearsing for, or not rehearsing. They're trying out. They could try out for all of the different
Sections.
Yes, thank you. That's a big word for me.
Yes.
Section.
What are you, baritone?
Oh, heavens no.
Yeah.
I am a T1. I'm the highest you can go.
So you're Mariah Carey.
Yes.
And you are?
Baritone.
You are a baritone. What are the others?
Bass.
Bass.
And a T2, a tenor 2. Just nestled right in between baritone and first tenor.
And what are you?
I stay out of it.
He's in the office.
That's right. I type.
He's closing the door.
You
when
type.
we're singing.
That's right.
Yeah.
I say shut up. That's annoying. So, although they were tap dancing one night rehearsing for the Cole Porter show, and I was trying to type a proposal, and it was unnerving. So I shut the door. But it was amazing, and it was amazing tap dancing. And I think that you were involved. I think that did you learn tap dancing from scratch?
Oh, I tried.
You did amazing.
Yeah.
So.
It was good.
So you guys bring in choreographers to like help you guys, or does somebody just know how to tap on chorus?
Yeah, no, I mean, there are some people who know how to dance, you know, they have training and that kind of stuff in the chorus, but we reach out to other people in the community to teach us that kind of stuff.
Our extended family, pretty much.
Yeah, I think it's brilliant.
Various contract staff for each show to deal with, costuming and choreography, depending on what the needs are. So.
Well, I can't wait. One of my favorites is when you guys do the Tree of Life.
Yeah.
On December 1st.
April Wednesday.
I can't wait for that on December 1st.
Yeah.
Over in, is it still at Village Hill Press?
As far as I know, I haven't
Yeah.
heard that it's changed. So, Tree of Life, yeah.
I like hearing them sing whenever.
Oh, that's right. There are also some community performances coming up at AIDS Walk is first, which is September 30th.
Right, everyone should be signed up. Are you guys walking as a group?
We do have a team that is forming,
Very good.
working on that. And then they'll also be at North County Pride on October 13th.
Okay.
The set time is 4:15. Our sister chorus, We Love the San Diego Women's Chorus, will be performing that morning, but we'll be at 4:15, which seems more reasonable for most who will have a busy Friday night. So, yes. That's why they put the men in the afternoon.
Well, because we're talking about City Fest. You were at City Fest.
We didn't do City Fest this year.
No, you did not.
But we have in the past. Have we?
You have in
City
the past,
Fest?
yes.
Yeah.
Well, what I was saying of the City Fest this year, what I noticed is that in the morning it was all these families.
Different
with
crowd.
Yeah, and then it was like the lesbians, and then it was like all the gay boys, and then it was like all of the gay boys with their friends. Yeah, it was really, it was interesting.
Interesting way the day progressed.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was fun. Well, very exciting.
So the next time we'll get to see you is at 8 o'clock. So everybody
Correct.
come out
Yeah.
and enjoy that. And then they can go again this weekend to audition.
Saturday and Sunday, 1 to 5 Saturday, 2 to 5 Sunday. What's that? Oh yes, tell them about your video real fast.
So we made a little YouTube video. You can search San Diego Gay Men's Chorus, Call Me Maybe.
Oh!
Our own little take on Carly Rae Jepsen's video. So
Oh, that'd be fun.
Very cute.
I have to look that
Quite
up.
a few hits. It's very cute.
Bob,
Well, I hope it has millions of hits.
I have seen it. Thank you, Jay. It's a little late in the game for that. Oh my God. We are totally having mic issues today. We'll get that fixed.
Mine's working fine, just so that
I know.
everybody
I'm going to
knows.
start talking into yours.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for coming on.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Website, one more time.
www.sdgmc.org.
.org.
And you can send donations there as well, I'm sure.
There's a donation link. Just click donations.
And I think we'll link them on ours. Yeah.
Please do.
On this and on YouTube and everywhere else.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. All
And
right.
Gary, I love what you do for the chorus, even though the chorus doesn't mention. But just so that they know, I know what you do, even though you don't want me to rehearse anymore. Yeah.
You just watch. You'll be the next member. I promise you that. All right, everybody. We'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.
Bye.